Tinga ndo mwanchu MOGIRANGO nkwegena buna nogendrete kwego kiaso kubwatie miroberi yonsi ya Ndizi TV nabwo obwansubo musi charagire Chinsa Isato cyabona mugoroba ekerongo kwarigania SMS ya Amayia iri kumanyuna nara yaya na kwarigania iri asenchera ere yobekiranu koreri danganike gimati gataranya cyari kwariganirete asenchera yobwenge.
Don't force others bakore ko bavoterie bill yiga igotumisa buna into mwananchi
takobetererwa weti wa GW'EBILL pesa no kugania kwegatia abananchi chinga kibatere no bugimani go bogendrete gokonga kegima.
In this case, including Mr. Begi, will visit the locus in Ko on 16th of June 2023 at 2:30 p.m. for the ascertainment of the boundary in Kiloka between Kisii and Nyamira Counties.
Bali ababwaterane taseki nagatioro beberwe county ya Kisii na Nyamira nigo barachiko ikabosube kigambere kerekine kirachi gotegererwa nabo igoko nacho bene.
Igotete ko usaba abantu beto bagusiya sebabeta wachiche in large numbers bache bapimo buruirobo
abantu nigo bagendrete kuboriwa weso kiana konyorobo semye na baigo boringoria bwa cancer chinga kyo boringoria bwa posebo buruiri bwa cervical cancer basbati bogendreta sinsemo au
Ayamuna enda mankengo kwariganingo manya senchera ere yobo ikirano gendera gotanyora sensemo ya Facebook wetra Ndizi TV News Digital, sensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News, aso mutandao Twitter na bogo twetra @Ndizi TV News ire togendera gosanga na boigo kwemanyia amanke. Retriane Everline Osero kiroto kubwatira na nere Joshua Auta ire kwene kyabuna wekeire a sensemo yebimanyiriro. Ko kwarigante chaka senchera ya bene kurwase county ya Kisii, awaso mugavana we county ya Kisii Paul Simbarati aberega kwene abuna obokorero boikira numbo chiboikiraniwa CHINYAGITARI yandure utoke mebunke ya South MOGIRANGO okwana chinga kiechara atinigatayo nani go barach komenta abanyagitari nabigo binto bigotumeka CHINYAGITARI eriyo kwene kiabuna abamenyi ba South MOGIRANGO babere bakonyora obokorero buruburonke
Kitanga ni pi nzayete kubatera rero etwachagaiga enyagitari ye koroseri gwere perimeter wall kabere kwa rumondo range nayo sengu akali chikibira nyole noli obwate na mamusa noli nkiakirete takole tiki tamwa dalibo ai ejo godoli waka kura timose nen aya yendo gya kabere MOGIRANGO ga ewodie mumanyete no ma okora akonteki abwete Itwa motindeka mwiso 120 years. Yes. Iko abantu babugirango nababo basi abawo machoge bugetutu nyari bana abanjali nabanta abamo. Enyagitari na aligere na nabate na arolire binte bingengaki biroro bitari gukora gasi. Na decide wo mu chief officer. Nga lazima torole tualigiye abanyagitari bachirega iga kusenturuzi riberera rijye na nyore ga yo so operation etieta ikero munyagitari royo omo ochire leave tinda itwandu bagenda leave motebe na utoko mwaka na leave allowance yama tukonza ono ga kyonyo muntu ta operation rero na ali yako gen no tigenya kitari ya colleagues I'm giving those instructions this is a very big facility. Abanyagitari abarire bosongo na that rotational thing. We need to see abanyagitari baanze bochagaiga. Nkwana baru etubwata abanyagitari 16 doctors 68.
Totigarta sebunge yo ya South MOGIRANGO nigo chiburaburu CHINYAGITARI asegeti yeskuru eboroso ya sobera asomoyega bwa matanga yo komoyenyo mogaka dishona yema oyoreise Polo Kombo MCA obwikanga eyo yabetereria okobrukana nabo igogoseberekana kwa bantu kurwase omoyegoyo eyemagega yomo nogeribwe county assembly ya Kisii Dr. Philip Nyanumba kumwarigania omugavana we county ya Kisii Simbarati gokwana alibaga lya Silvana Sosore gentokerera chibura burwecho kwenekiwa ase chigari cha omugavana rati cyaba chikorutwa amagena.
Osero aba mraba aba matema isaranses biashara hivi we cannot accept in matanga bwana kaa chini biashara hivi nevive kwa muandeli baga onye kao kwa na baada akae chini ntogo sali matanga abantu kurumambi bakorega asingia wewe wacha kutishia askari wacha bwana Osero sisi kaa chini hakuna vita hapa askari wao kazi yao na lazima amani ikue tafadhali abantu baminto
Tugotikana nayo kurwase bunge ya South Mogirango nigotoka na wikase county ya Nyamira awase kina kubwatikana nuru bebe gatie county ya Nyamira ne county ya Kisii ani na sensemo ya keroka kegendrete gotegererwa ase kigambire kenene kya Nyamira gukwana litkoria rero nigo monachie bina Joseph Kamau Mugo abaga koeneke gusikuru gochika buna Chinsa chonsi echibwatiranire ase kinekyo abo bisabaterete amangana ye chimbebe na baiga mangana yendemero babe bawekerana asensemeyo eryo kurigereria nganeyo nigo baigo agani omospidi wensemo ya keroka kwene kyamunango bekaro burendi boisaine ekerabono aba bisabu barachigotalera ensemeyo ya keroka murikeito job mangi na mangi
Bosibo monachi ekina Joseph Kamau Mugo nigo kina igororo bebegatie county Nyamira na Kisii anene mono ensemo ya keroka kagendra gotegererwa aseke gambero ekenene Nyamira
to show the parties where the boundary is.
Ase Chinsa chonsi chikwegerera county Nyamira na Kisii omusaveya omonene orogongo rwa Nyanza nabo bisakurwa sechiabisi chechindemero county Nyamira na Kisii nekyombe kya IEBC waikirana ase ekegambero.
Yes.
They have tried to define the boundary as it's been defined by the IEBC and your lordship IEBC has been enjoined in this matter.
Register. Now, when it comes to fixing a boundary dispute, if it is a general boundary, the land registrar takes lead.
And our experts still insist from the land department. And that's why you brought the regional counties and
all the documents that are flying in this, they are the custodians.
Ogosaba komo MCA we ward ya Ichuni Wycliffe Siocha kuganya gosoigwa ase kinekyo kwaba kugwancherwa.
The MCA Ichuni ward in Kisii County, Mr. Wycliffe Siocha, to participate in the exercise.
Nigomo na ekina Joseph Kamau Mugo arwa ogochi kabuna abo bisakurwa se abisi chindemero na IEBC utalera ensemo ya keroka.
IEBC and experts from Survey of Kenya and Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning to visit the locus in Kuo to agree on the boundaries on 16th June 2023 at 9 a.m.
Ase omonachi ekina ne Chinsa chonsi ase kinekyo utalera ensemo yuchitariki 15 nemo.
The parties in this case, including Mr. Begi, will visit the locus in Kuo on 16th of June 2023 at 2:30 p.m. for the ascertainment of the boundary in Kiloka between Kisii and Nyamira Counties. Also present will be experts from the Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning, Regional Surveyor Nyanza, and land registrars and county surveyors from both Kisii and Nyamira counties. The second respondent will also provide any other expert from the ministry who is not from either county to show the parties where the boundary is.
Wasi county Nyamira, ginko reporteria Ndizi TV, Job Maangi.
Mia mono murikeito job mangi ase orobot yorurikranwe gatiaba na inchini gobagendrete kubwatuke birengerere babo kubwatkana ne BLH pesa cyomwaka oyoiga asabange babanene kurwase county ya Kisii barokanire gokana ebirie gateba sawetu wa ase bungenene askirota na obogimani gobogendrete gokonga kegima murikeito ndemo Stephen nabakagusanga negati abamenyi be county ya Kisii.
Engane rengete birie ni bwo mwaka wechiri 2023 nigegenderete kubikaribiria kisiasa na kiuchumi imense ya Kenya. Gati y'abamenyi ba Gusii korwa ebunge ya Kitutu Chache South nigo bagikeire OKONG'USANANA ase babolire abajumbe borongo rwa Gusii konyeyeri ase ebunge enene.
Ebili yiga aba MP baito tigante betindi gukwana kibagende bweka ngukwana mpaka chi MP araria MP Nyamira gose MP Mogirango mate Mr. Silvanus Osero omanyete naje tubwatura ase serikali igari don't force others bakore kunde bavoterie bili yiga igotumisa buna into mwananchi ntumiete mono no ne bango tugusinyugwakana etukominyokani n'abachogi rigati gashawa amatamu shote mekara makali bororo nonye mwairete numbers ya libunge ya UDA kiagote abanga because omuswado yonga mokonyutumeka mobwate numbers ya parliament kiagoto sumeka numbers lakini ntubona abananchi bari twaba akete chikure ground ga mwalengo sunguka nendega mwagwandonzi pero ige moko tebinga totete mosukume financial bill ya 2023 because mobwate numbers ya parliament
ngoji watebi Mr. President kwale wanja epire yerane ekole ruo obonchorerie abanya pigipigi baito na bara banyora ase bagosoka goji
kibando cyuka kiri ari gatabango basibuko korukangoira na bolense obasibuko ruo bone gato kubugora 200 na 20 bone to kumetinga mo skeito William Ruto riari gutongaina bone utonjogeire na ari kuboria sense moya ababunge omuswado yo okuna gukwanirwo bagocha koiru bunge tinari gusaba ababunge baito bonsi ense yonsi ngima bari gwanja barorera umwananchi amabera omuswado yagaro gocha gutwo bunge egere banyu yeri tochigweta buna bakonyosuma kirasimiso ete
nigo baereire bune kerengo gya uchumi no bogima ime ya Kenya nigo kere igoro ase baganirie serikali korongeye ebinto
korojera rero tugobeka amavuta twakabekire 300 jirita Isato yaro tugobeka silingi 400 jirita birjama na goisana koko rundia ige bare edo bune rembe kwanyora magoro banga jibese jirwaro bege tamavuta nya silingi 400 na nacho bwate
na mona mune stage yane chipikipiki ajete bune roni kiachire asengenjo uchumire goro totari konyara wa fordia mavuta
chinga kiechio nigo bamuganirie omogavana o Kisii Paul Simba Arati konyara kobeke emirobiri rasiro koigwana wechisemo chonsi chia boda ime ya Kisii
kwale gwanja Mr. Governor oigune gekundi kerikende tobasa koegemea egekundi ekemo moigwe ebiriro byaito buna into amagani yaito abantu ba boda
erega cho twakora administration ya Kisii County afo idia mangana akoro kuyechi association chechi pikipiki atiga abantu bechi pikipiki bakole bintu byabo boka afo idia abantu bagweruka usine chi president usine chiaki digere na liara akore gasi ya ebuya
abara imwaisaransamo both side sie side ene side mwamanya umuchando ngimoko buna umuchando yogwane ruoera asenye nchomorembe nengente kija kobwaji segi
ko reporter ya Ndizi TV korwa ensemo ya Nyakoe ebonge ya Kitutu Chache South Elietariane Ndemo Steven
Muyamana omurike itonde mo Stephen ase oroboti ururikiranu abamenyi bekenyoro kyabo singime yebunge yabo basi county ya Kisii nigo baganiriye abaorokia komentwa ase polytechnic ya ari Samwera eryo gwikerania ochisemi chire chingia ase abaorokiwa aya nigachire magega yeserikali korwaniriro koiraniwa oboremo ase polytechnic yo egenda abamenyi abo babere bakogokera kegima buna tukumanywa no murike ito Josephat Amisi
abamenyi bekenyoro kyabo singe gegotoka imewodi abaschache meko constituency abo basi nigo bagokere gitambuko gya serikali korwanira na koirani oboremo obonyere ko bokoleta eminano ase chinga kichintambe ase polytechnic ya Samuel nyale ko bekwagachwa nabo igo kubwataka no koigoro kwae yenyere ko bekoleta oborabu ase kenyorekyo
alenga tangambu ya mona singenjo ya marora ya ndate karoleka na ase kenyorigita kuri skulu ya gachagete kikayalenge tivu ekomite tukaranga tigebe sukuru ekonya kenyorigita asengenje sukuru etageire ali nono mungina konyo musiko selito ande nesemnero uti wa mugongo asengenje kenyoriko mwana gotige sukuru sana satugose kirasi kominebero tachietibuye masomo nale maigara ende okorekana
maminchene chi polytechnic Amayia county ya Kisii polytechnic ya Risamwera KERICHO na chikosi buna cha plumbing mechanic na driving kubatekana no kuborwa kwa magani gati ya bochigari nonya n'abarimu abakonyara ko bagosomia abana igore chikosi ekyo
enta abana bakoiranira courses chiri chiboretema umwana go apply ogochikonye chironyora teyo eyere plumbing ala motor vehicles na driving echina chikosi abana youths batagete banyora nchiyo
egere muna bana mechanics na driving igeko genda amo MVM abana bayikamia 246 ninchenda ngobara andekara banyorete ngagari tiyo mafunzo tayo bali mumbayo basugete mayo
bono nigo abanyakenyoro n'ababwatani be polytechnic ya Risamwera baburire serikali ere naboige serikali ya county ya Kisii nyareko bage kwenekia ngaya bagacheire ebirasi bisaine naboigo chinyomba cyake bara ichira chikoba chikwenekia buna chisemi ase eskuru yo cyanyareko bachikogendera bya
ejiwa sabana n'abarimu baguji yabeire duniere nsake yere robone yere ngotupie takire rosi enyumba se takire kubigwa abana funsi baje gosomera una ICT abo bisamba cyagwa ngoiga we request ya serikali atakonye enyumba yere rosi kubuya electricity be kuime korwa ya linkabise bintu bibe kubineta takire mini wali nalio ubura chega
bono nigo yatigarire oboteneri bwe county ya Kisii nyareko bage kwenekia buna yabalikire aborokia baisaine ase polytechnic yo naboigo ikirania amagani gati yabo ebirasi naboigo chinguru chestima gocha ase polytechnic yo
bono endo toko sabe serikali ebeto koboko baiga twegwa balimu be chikosi ekyo na tools nchiyo skulu chino gitokorera mune community tonyore tools amachengo ya elira nyumba nera ya vektukuru 2015 ndoche yansire kogwa serikali nere nyementeni abana funsi garaba ichole tatu ansinyitu no amachengo yoko kolera chigas kina algo sabe serikali atakonya se skulu
ninkageretenga abarai bacho bosi bikurwa makapa kwa manene mbako bamba tokonye karabo igura manganaye
kuripoteri kutaseni Ndizi TV kurwa asekenyero kya Busingi ikigotoka ward ya basi chache imeye county ya Kisii elitarana Josephat amese
Miyamono Josephat amisa se oroboti ororo ikiranu nigo abananchi bagenderete kuboriwa weso kero kolingori oborere bwa cancer anene oborere bwa cervical cancer ubu tokase abasbati naniga bamenyi bentanda imeya kututu chache north county ya Kisii litukoria rero babakonyora oboringoria nabo igo obosemia igoro oborere bwa cervical cancer asabanto abange besokia irio kwenyorera oboringoria no murobero bagokoretwa senseme yo no msewe nseme yo Peter Utachi wetrase Mbegya Pink Foundation korwa sensemo ya machingumbu muricho ito Mildred Momanyi na roboti urwaso bwagare
oborwaire bwa kansa yoro iburu rwa basubati gose cervical cancer nigo bokorolekana konyora abasubati abange kolengana n'ekyumbe gya WHO imeye county ya Kisii asensemo ya Entanda imeye bunge ya kitutu chache north nigo abasubati banyora obulingoria babusa ase binyinyi bya kansa kurwa ase kyumbe gya Pink Foundation kurwa machingumbu gwetera ase omwemsi yabwenseme yo Peter Utachi buna omoteneli kurwa ekyumbe kyo akoerera.
Our mission is to come into countries where there are high rates of cervical cancer and to train local medical personnel on how to screen and treat for that cancer. So what we do is we work with community leaders like Peter, who when we are here we mobilize around 2,000 women over a course of 2 weeks, and we spend that time training about 6 to 10 nurses or clinical officers during that time. We will, by the end of these 2 weeks, hopefully have 6 different wards with new equipment. That way they are able to continue screening and treating for cervical cancer without us being here.
Nigo bateba omubaro bw'abasubati bali abanyora obulingoria ase litukulia leron ase omwemsi asaba abantu gwesokya ase obonge eliokonyora obulingoria.
Gontaite ko saba abantu baito bagusiase babeta bachiche in large numbers bache bapimo uburoirobo bwa kansa no bubebole twararire bo goita abantu bande
na nde bore very expensive lakini abatire bago bweni busa yera bebi yakero muntu ateke opportunity ye eri netonyare gukonya abantu baitu.
For today we've done almost 200 women who have been HPV tested. Our target is going to be 2,000 over the 2 weeks.
Omo MCA nigo atebire abagakati bali gochigwa magega ase aene kiribuna mbachikoligia ebyombe au biribira konye abasacha elio na barobukulingoliwa korwa ase binyinyi ebyo.
Cancer. So again, we also looking karo sentonyore donende ya prostate cancer. So far ntugwate ekorukunga heart twabakwaneire. We want to see whether antonyore edoni ya prostate cancer logaka na waroba unongibu tomanyo yobwate prostate cancer go sentonyore komokonya. Abo igonto bwate plan yo kubeka abangi na warwarete ngorere bokoroko boburere bo enyamoreo. So we have a discussion with the WIP Foundation. WIP Foundation is to have kamo turanetora bakonya twabandi begoro economic activity baranyare gukora na bintu binde.
Gatia bangina abo banyora oboringoria nigo bakira omo MCM byamono ase okubanyora nabo igo ase basaba abasubati bonsi gwesokia elio konyora oboringoria obobwa bosa.
Akingwere nimbyamo ase ngenjo yo MCM ito aretire gendeke nande twegure gari atangasire binyoro gweta no inchego natwara no mogokoni yamu yo gokwana wetera asogo cheki wa bangina abangina ntobwate gasiankon wetera family twakorire nechigasto kora chinyinge bande twatibwe megongo twatibwa amagoro tutamatie shida nereri
na rengeti yesterday igonko encourage abangina bande na baroba icha sobonge we understand borwere bwa cancer buna bako painful karibu ikiriji stage chinde ni vizuri mtu akipimwa mapema kama amepata hako nayo aweze kuanza matibabu mapema na atapona kabisa.
Esa isike na ibiko gwekorera yo manyene igo obururu bwa cancer mo metekero no bokongu bure lakini rero gutwarete iruto kurwari gubusa injwa sobonga abangina batira sobonge.
Kuripotelea egetaseni kia Ndizi TV letaliane Mildred Momanyi.
Miyamano murike ito Mildred Momanyi ase oroboti ururukiranu togotigana nayo nigo abagavana babeire bawekera okoiwana ni wizara yekigancha asogosieka ensemo irietendere tobotumeki bwechibesa Integrated Financial Management Information System gose IFMIS erio korwari baga ase chikaunti gotumeka buya chibesa echo chirabechi ko bwato kwa gochase chikaunti asomo erio bweikegocha okwana chingaki echo nigo omunyakero goteneta mangana echibesa ase kiombe abagavana Fernandes Barasa atebire bunani go enseme yera chigosiekwa goika tariki 15 cy'omutinyo gacha ogocha eriyo korwari bagari abene asaba gavana gotumeka chibese cyase ogokora magendero ase county.
Now one thing that we also agreed for purpose of absorption is that the National Treasury will extend the closure of IFMIS up to 15th of July so that at least counties can be able to absorb the monies. Also, we agreed that the control of budget should also expedite approvals of all the requests from the county so that at least the monies which have been disbursed can be released as well.
Waziri w'oburendi w'eme Kithure Kindiki ni goritkolera baga kumerana nabo bisabo borendi ase county ya Kilifi eriwo kwanira igoro yemeroberie yegendrete asensemo ya Shakahola chinga kinonya nabagendrete kurege tindi gochase abarandi bechikanisa anene bali abako baunereria aba Kenya nigo Kindiki atere buna emerobere mekiranu nebekirene serikali yoko enekia oborendi nabo igo ogo tindokorwa kumibere y'abantu kura sensemo ya Shakahola negendrete bwikiranu.
Therefore, we have, as a policy, we have directed that the legal process must be done methodically and conclusively. And we will apply the relevant legal provisions to hold the primary suspect as long as it is possible under the law to make sure that we prepare for the case. And part of that preparation involves concluding the search and rescue for victims of this crime and also the search and rescue for those victims who succumbed to death as a result of this brutal attack on humanity. So that
Omorugi bw'omurai wense First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto nigakwaneire obuya bw'okogendi Chinyange hanene asekeria tebire unane nchire yemo yogotanga amarwaire au ase emibere ya mwanyabantu nigo baigaburirie bali bakwende Chinyange babe bagosikwa kegimaya niga yakwana chinga kyara omuroberi obokwende Chinyange korwa sensemo ya Nairobi hoikagigir ase omuroberi ogose musangrekano o UN Habitat Assembly ogendrete oyolene kirenga gyoko bwatrana eriogo kinya gosegokora emichando au iyo yabeirege KOIRANIGWA ase Chinsa cha Africa.
Such cities are possible if we commit to be inclusive and sustainable. Vienna City is an example we can learn from as we think of how our cities and communities can be more sustainable, especially with women in mind. Vienna's government has made the city safer and a more convenient place for women after incorporating a gender lens into urban design. Improvement of public facilities, including improving street lighting, made parks more accessible to young girls, widened pavements and designed neighborhoods helped meet the social needs of women. Kenya has made its positive strides through street lighting in conjunction with the Kenya Power and Lighting Company, modernized markets with some having daycare facilities, remodeled public parks, and walking and cycling lanes in some of our major towns. The woman is the mirror of the society. If she is marginalized, the community is oppressed. If strengthened, the community is empowered. Women must be at the table when planning for our cities and communities. A woman in the society atom, indeed, without her nothing would exist. I believe that if women are given the right opportunities and tools, they have the power to uplift themselves and their communities. This is the reason why I advocate for and insist that women must be at the center of shaping cities and communities.
Togotikana nayo nigo omuchando monene ogenderete KOIRANIGWA ase baria baganetie kobekerwa bimo abimubere kobwatikana no konyorwa kwogwetiwa KWERICHO GW'EBILL ya transplant omwaka wa 2005 na korengana omokonyi bw'omuteneneri ase korengana n'omokonyi bw'omuteneneri omonene bw'obokoreri bw'obochenu ase ewizara y'obochenu Dr. Zainab Gura nigatero na nigo eserikali egenderete kobeka omukya bw'okobwatana n'ababwatani au eriyo KOIRANIGWA bunango ke yabaro muchando yega chinga kibaganyete ebiri yo ebeke wetiwa.
We acknowledge that transplant is a resource intensive service and there is an increasing and great demand in our country, and therefore the ministry is committed to optimize provision of these services through training, the infrastructure that is needed, the equipment, and to achieve this is planning to keep working and working with all stakeholders, with all partners at all levels of healthcare to be able to achieve this.
To continue with dialysis, I will put it as it is. You may not see very many years because there are so many problems that happen during dialysis, never mind about the cost of dialysis. But when you get transplanted, your life is more assured, and we are saying you are almost 100%. Never 100% because you still have to think of a few things, but you're almost 100%. Many people have been transplanted here. If you have got your before photographs and now photographs, I can tell you this is something to behold, because now you have got a better life and you have been empowered.
One of our children, we transplanted her when she was in class 2. Now she's in Form 3. And she does not come to the hospital for dialysis. She continues with her quality life. These people become productive. So my request to my colleague, Dr. Kaura, the CEO of NHIL, is that these patients live beyond the 5 years. And they need to be supported, and they live a quality life.
Even me, whatever, I don't know the person who donated the cornea tissue, but I thank God I have it now. So let us not, ile culture yetu lazima ufe na kila kitu. No. Let us donate. So, that's my plea. Let us donate. Ukijua huko vile huko Lions, the way we are, there is a long list. for those people are waiting. But we Africans, we believe we have to be by, we have to go 6 feet with our organs. No, it's not the way. We should accept.
Ekiombege kwegerera obosibole bwa mwanya bantu bos administrative justice nigo kya batukiro roboti kubwatkana no koina nawe chi passport ase aba Kenya nabona nige kiombe kyo kyaganire nsemeterere tobosombi bwa bantu korwa ense ya Kenya go cyase chinsemo chisko kwena kyabuna nkoiraniere chi passport chonsi cyabali agose chipesa chonsi cyabali ababete ba wakanira chi passport asogo sabwa chipesa chinyinge echi chietanitie kerengo.
So the problems have been historical as far as I'm concerned, because we've had situations where a patient who required a passport to travel for a medical attention was issued with a passport, and the immigration department refused to give the donor of the organ a passport and the caregiver.
Hoyo kabeiro morikyo botamba se wizara yobochenu Dr. Josephine MBURU niga ikabwase ege ikaro ye kamati ya Senate tineta mangana bochenu asanya raga kobaga kwegerera kubwatkana nali amanyete nga kyalenke ase wizara yo MBURU niga baga kwegerera na otana na manga abeteka gokora yogo ikirania obokoreri buru byago sego kinya sector yobochenu.
Mr. Chair, I hereby table the following documents before the committee. Appointment of Tender Opening and Evaluation Committee for Massnet Campaign 2023-2024, dated 8, because already they had a previous one. I only removed some 2 names and added one. The Tender Opening, I added Director of Administration. And for Tender Evaluation Committee, I added a Senior Chief Officer. And from then, I never received any feedback.
Thank you, PS.
Chair.
Senator AC.
Chair, we want to understand from Madam PS, by removing the people you are removing and including your people, what did you want to achieve in those processes?
Senator Esther, I think as I took the oath, I was trying to do the best to my knowledge. I'm new as a PS. You have been brought a document from the previous regime, and people who had started a process since July. It is January, February. I decided I cannot now start, I don't even know them, come and explain who you are. As I said, public health was a new baby. So
Omogavana we county ya Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai niga baga KOUNENKIGWA naba ubusabe kyombe kyobusare nobotuki DCI kubwatkana nobokoreri ase company chechae ase county ya Kericho naboigo county ya Bomet aya magega yobungainereria obokurumi nawe wotumekyo bube KOIRANIGWA ase chimashini chechae naboigo asuburi bibwechae ase Mutai aregatia batano na babere abagenderete KOUNENKIGWA kubwatkana nenganeyo.
They haven't given us an hint on whether they would like us, but as you see, it's been a long stay. It's been a very long stay there. But then they have indicated that if they need us, they are going to do an inquiry. It's an inquiry, and if they would need us, they will call us. And we have said we are ready anytime if they need us to come, because we must also live as a civilized.
Omogavana we county ya Kiambu Kimani wa Matangi nigagenderete kwenekeria abamenyi be county eyo amagendero ase Chinsemecho aneno bwagachi bwegeti kya Ruiru Stadium okwana chinga kya koretare ya mubuskano gochiase egeti ekyo nigaenekeria abagosoria buna okorosiwa nigo kogenderete kwegeti ekyo unenchire moyo gosira chigosori na boigo chitaranta na monogo konya abasae anena soko barusia korwa subutumeki bwa mariogo yogotindia.
Hii uwanja nilikuwa nataka niangalie tunawatengeneza hii uwanja ikuwe top class hii. Tunarudia hii ikuwe number 1. Sawa sawa? Alafu tutengeneze hiyo mataa iwe inawaka, tuongeze huko mpaka mwisho, tuongeze track kama unataka kufanya tease kwanza na warm up, kunakuwa na track ya kufanyia warm up, alafu game inaendelea. Mahali ya spectators kukaa tutatengeneza hapo, kama ni watu wanakuja kuwatch game, wanakalia pande hiyo, wengine pande ile.
Mwanchi omulireri roboti orukorwa ase kaunti ya Kiambu na rogotoreta omwerio bwa Amayia Chinsa Isato asenchera ereyo bwikirano ekerongo wakiranga mbia mono asogochora kubananche na mbia mono asogochora kubwati mirubiri yonsi ya Ndizi TV na bwo obwansu bwo Gusii nyarobuna ase mirubiri yonsi na bakwendera gotonyora ase semo ya Facebook wetera Ndizi TV News Digital ase semo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News aso mutandao Twitter na bo Twitter @Ndizi TV News erio togendere gusanga na boigo kwemanyia amange ritariane Everline Osero ekeretwa bwatirana nere Joshua Auta kwene kyabuna wikeire asensemo yebimanyererio nere Petronira Mukeira oyone kyabuna chibichanerio gicha wikeira sore asenchera yabene kukugoneria buri yereri boro buya semero berionse nabo igo botkobora botoerero oikarit koria angio.